From Standard 9th, Science 2 subject, Lesson number 7, Energy Flow in an Ecosystem. In the last video, we have seen what is ecosystem, tropical levels and food chain. This is diagram of food chain that we have seen last time. The producers, primary consumers, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, apex and then decomposers. This all and their role we have seen last time. Now next topic is food web. Now this food chain and food web both are present in every ecosystem. What is the difference between them? Here in food chain, every one type of organism, one group of organism is a prey or food for the other group of organism, and like this the cycle continues. In food web, I have taken these same examples so that your concept will become more clear. First, the grass or green plants, they are producers. They will be eaten up by insects. The insect will be eaten up by frog. Frog will be eaten up by snake, and snake will be eaten up by eagle. This is what we saw in food chain. Now, the insect can be food for frog, it can be food of birds. Similarly, the frog can be food for snake, it can be food for this eagle, it can be food for the fox, and these birds can be food for snakes and eagles. Okay, so what is the difference here? What do you understand from this diagram? That food web, when it is formed, when one animal, one organism, one group of organism is food for more than other group of organisms, it forms a food web. So this food chain and food web, they happen in every ecosystem. Now why this food web and food chain are so important, we'll see that. This is the importance of food chain or food web in every ecosystem. The food chain and food web are responsible for maintaining balance in the environment. What does this mean? This means that they maintain a balance in the natural population, natural number of every group of organism. Every group of organism means the producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers and tertiary consumers. These are the groups. So the number of organism, the population is maintained by the food chain or the food web. For example, like the number of producers plants is more than the primary consumers, and then primary consumers are more than the secondary consumers because they are food for the other group of organism, and this keeps a balance in them. When the extra number increases, because one group is eaten up by the other group, so a balance is maintained. If suppose there is disturbance in the population, if suppose the number of insects or herbivores animals becomes less, then what will happen? Then the food for the secondary consumers will be less, and there will be competition in organisms for their food. Many will die because they will not have enough food. So this creates an imbalance in the environment.